Join me in doing my makeup while I tell the story of the best karma I have ever experienced. So I had this coworker that I absolutely hated. He was super obnoxious. He was like 17, 18. He just wasn't good at his job, was really annoying. This wasn't a reason I hated him, but he was a teen dad. That is something that'll come into play later. So I had these pens, and these pens were special company pens that I had gotten from one of my mom's friends. I liked the pens so much, she shipped me like a package of them. They were so squishy, and I couldn't find any pens as squishy as these pens anywhere else. So like the only place I knew to get them from was from my mom's friend's company. So I only had this one pack of pens, and I would give a pen to anyone that was like special to me. So I had a friend at this restaurant, still friends with her, shout out Sarah, and I gave her one of these pens. So one day I go into work and I see that this guy that I hated, let's call him Forrest, had one of these squishy pens. And I was honestly really dumb, and I thought like, oh my gosh, where did you get this pen? I told him like, where'd you get this? I can only find this at a certain place. He's like, oh, my uncle gave it to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, does he work for this company too? And he was like, yeah. So me still being stupid, I go and I tell Sarah, oh my gosh, you'll never believe it, Forrest has the same pen that I gave you. And she was like, Mary Rose, my pen went missing. So I go up to Forrest and I'm like, I know you stole this pen. And he's like, no, I didn't steal the pen. My dad gave me this pen before he died. And I was like, you said your uncle gave you this pen. He's like, my uncle gave it to my dad to give it to me before he died. And so it's a really special pen. And I'm like, bro. So now this is the narrative he's deciding to go with. And I told him, like, yo, you can just say, oh, I thought it was this other pen that my uncle gave, but I guess you're actually right. I did find it here. My bad. And I won't say anything. Like, it'll be fine. But our boy Forrest decides he's actually going to double down. And he says, no, I swear on my dad's grave that this is the pen that he gave me. This is my pen, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So I go and I tell everyone. I'm like, can you believe what he's saying? Blah, blah, blah. I'm mad. Whatever. And nothing comes of it. We don't get this pen back. So Forrest leaves this restaurant, like he's no longer working there, and a little while later, I get a text from one of my managers, and it's a link to a YouTube video. And it's Forrest on the Maury show. His girlfriend has left him, and he is arguing that their son is not actually biologically his. And then they do the whole, you are the father, and the editing is just making him look like an asshole, because he is. His girlfriend is yelling at him, everyone in the audience is screaming at him, the YouTube comments are making fun of him. It's the best. Now, is this super petty of me? Yes. Don't steal my pen.